Welcome to Winning Wall Street's Money. Please take this moment now with helping me. Click here, subscribe. Next, click this bell. Next, ensure to click all. This helps you receive a notification when I posted my next videos. Next, click this thumbs up button after every time you watch my video. This pushes it up in the engagement ratings and means it will be suggested to more people, therefore is likely to get more views to my YouTube channel. I really appreciate that. I also have a Patreon page. Click show more. Scroll down. This link here, my Patreon, click on it. Select the membership. With this membership, you'll get access to all this information. Very good content. Friday, October 15th, 1:06 p.m. New York time. It's going to cover the financial sector, which is the wide variety of banks. But start out with, to get that in perspective, we'll also look at the equity indexes, followed by the yields. See the correlation of how the financial sector will benefit if and when interest rates go higher. Looking at the weekly charts, starting off with the cash index, SPX, S&P 500. Again, higher high, higher low than last week. So the bulls are still here. The NASDAQ 100, higher high, higher low. The bulls are still here. Yeah, so again, this is either a bounce or a retracement. Doesn't mean we're going to break the high. The Dow Jones Industrial Average, higher high, higher low. Same thing. The bulls are back, and same thing. The trend down. This could be just a bounce or retracement. Russell 2000, yeah, massive consolidation. Dow Transports, higher high, higher low. And the Dow Utilities, higher high, higher low. Turn this down. Higher interest rates typically hurt the utility companies for investment purposes. Most utility companies pay dividends. So if you could get a better dividend, better return on your investment in bonds, you'd be not interested in owning stocks of utilities that pay dividends. And utilities are very broad. Utilities could be phone companies, cable companies, power plants. So look at the interest rates now. And same thing. We're looking at the weekly charts. Start off with the 30-year US Treasury. Yep, made a lower low, lower high the last week in the consolidation phase. Here's the high for the year. Here's the low for the year. Yep, the higher yields will be the inverse with the bonds. And these go higher, putting pressure to raise interest rates. Looking here at the 10-year Treasury, it's much more trending higher high than this 30-year. So again, the takeaway is the shorter one, short-term one, lower duration, is trending higher to move upside. Looking here, the 5-year Treasury yields already broke this prior high of the year and trending high, strong like bull. So the shorter term, down here, the 30-year, the 10-year, the 5-year. The 5-year is very well defined, trending higher, putting pressure again to have interest rates raised. Maybe this year, maybe next year, maybe way out in the future. What does that do to different equity indexes? Well, the small caps, the Russell 2000, typically is negative on, but the big beneficiaries are typically the financials. So let's look at the financials. And within the financials, I'm going to go over 8 different industries in the financials. So the sector is the financial sector. A little insight. The financial sector is part of the S&P 500. It has a stock ETF, symbol XLF. Well, the financial sector represents 13.7%. Again, 13.70% of the S&P 500 is representative in the S&P 500 index. Yep. So that could help the S&P 500 to go higher. But then somebody else on the other side is going to lose. We're looking here again at the first look at the asset management industry of the financials. Stock symbol BLK. For the current week, strong impulse move up. Again, it's not done for the week, but that's extremely strong to the upside. BlackRock, they make a lot of money. They do very well. If you haven't heard of who BlackRock is, that financial institution, I highly recommend you do your due diligence and read up about them, the history of them, and how certain states are on the wrong side with them. Yep. What I mean by that, certain states have them manage their state's pensions, giving them a lot of wealth. So next one, BAM. Look at that all-time high for the year. Strong move up. BK, all-time new high. Bravo X-Ray, strong move up. And T. Rowe Price, strong move up. Right off the bottom, it's very interesting. And then STT, also strong move up. So I'm going to zoom in. So the takeaway is here, look, they're all having a green week. Again, this is what? This is the financial asset management. Means they manage other people's money. For some reason, people choose not to manage their own money, to outsource it. Pensions, mutual funds, IRAs. Yeah. So take off the bat, they all have made here higher highs than last week, or some of them made lower lows, but also now above the high of last week. Bullish bias. Money is coming in, buying them right now. They're expecting better times ahead. Yeah, some of them had earnings recently too. Okay, let's go on to the next group. We'll do the banks diversified now. Start off with JP Morgan. All-time new high was last week for the year, but again, huge trading range. Still closing this consolidation. So let's take away, we did close that high. So that's the current week, midpoint. Bravo Alpha Charlie, all-time new high for the year. Wow, strong like bull. Okay, a lot of these banks did earnings and they were better than expected. Hotel Sierra Bravo Charlie, strong move up like bull. Wells Fargo, wow, huge consolidation. It did not take out the high of that prior week. Made a lower low, reversed in this consolidation phase. Remember, they're the bad kids on the block. I told you many past videos why. Citi, massive consolidation. Maybe accumulation going here. And Royal Bank of Canada, RY, strong like bull. So these financial banks in the diversified section. Look at that. Most of them are doing well. Doing well. They're almost at the all-time highs, or if they're not at the all-time highs. A little information here. If you're familiar with the central banks of the United States, some call them the Federal Reserve, and we know of different locations, regions. Well, again, the biggest investor in central banks, shareholder, is JP Morgan. And I think Bank of America is number 2. Yeah. Okay, let's go on to the next. So banks regional. Uniform Sierra Bravo. All-time new high for the year. Wow. Hotel Delta Bravo. It's made a higher high, way off the highs for the year. Tango Foxtrot Charlie, huge trading range for the week, but up high. And Propa November Charlie, all-time new high for the year. Wow, outstanding. India Bravo November, up for the week. And Foxtrot Romeo Charlie, up strong for the week. Wow, so take away, look at all these financials, they're doing good for the week. A lot of new money coming into them. Okay, on to the next. Now we'll go to the capital markets. Morgan Stanley, green, up for the week. Wow. That's a big demand zone there. A lot of buyers have been buying over here. Charles Schwab, all-time new high for the year. Outstanding. This desktop trading platform I'm using is called Thinkorswim, abbreviated as TOS. They are owned by a company called TD Ameritrade. TD Ameritrade sold themselves to Charles Schwab. Just think, I'm using a Charles Schwab product now. They didn't create this product. Nope, they didn't build this product. They bought it from another company that already did the investment capital to make it. Goldman Sachs, up strong. Bravo November Sierra, up strong. Yep, wow. India Bravo, Kilo, Romeo, Interactive Broker. That's another desktop trading form and broker. Yep, look at them. Past week was huge impulse move up and again higher high, higher low. And Raymond James Financial doing retracement. Yep, I recall here they did a reverse split, something with the shares. Yeah, and they're up. So the takeaway is look at all of them. They all are making higher highs than last week. They're expecting good times ahead. They must be doing very well in the parties with your money. Yep. Let's look at the financial credit services. You use a credit card? Do you have a credit card? What's your debit card? Is your debit card a Master or Visa? Do you know Costco and Sam's Club? They accept credit cards, but they don't accept all the credit cards. That means they don't necessarily accept American Express, Discover, Visa, MasterCard. Nope. They limit you to one specific credit card and then they compete against each other. Influencers influence them doing that. So Visa, you have to look at Visa, lower high, lower low. Huge consolidation. MasterCard, here, huge consolidation. Yeah, they're not making new highs. Oof, that's not good. PayPal made a higher high, higher low. So if you're not using MasterCard or Visa, what other kind of credit card financial instrument are you using? You look at American Express, same thing, consolidation. PayPal, higher high, higher low. Well, no, PayPal. If you ever heard Venmo, maybe I pronounced it right, Venmo. PayPal owns them. They bought them. PayPal owns several different companies. In the Oriental nations, they're a big digital wallet because PayPal and Venmo are digital wallets. In Oriental countries, it's XOOM. That's the digital wallet over there. And some people use PayPal there, but I think most of them use XOOM. PayPal bought that one. Yep, so PayPal is diversified, owns a lot of stuff. American Express. Yep, wow. Did I do that twice? Nope, there we go. And Capital One, consolidation. And Discovery, consolidation. So look at the particular industry, the credit card services. They're not that strong. They're not terrible. They're close to all-time highs, but they're more in consolidation than trending. So when they're in consolidation, that's the place to look for the entry. And then you hope when it breaks out of consolidation, you're on the correct side of that trend to catch that big wave, to that big upward move. Financial insurance. AIG, up strong, all-time new high for the year, outstanding. Wow. Sierra, Lima, Foxtrot, all-time new high. Wow. The insurance companies. Hotel, India, Golf. Nope, inside candle from last week, just shy of all-time high. Papa, Foxtrot, Golf, all-time new high. Up strong. Golf, Sierra, Hotel, Delta, all-time new high. Wow. And it's sold off for the week. Alpha November, Alpha Tango. Nope, huge consolidation. So these are the diversified insurance companies, but majority of them are near all-time high. They are doing outstanding. Is your insurance policy that you have on anything higher premiums last year? Or are you having more insurance policies on more thing? Where do you think they're earning their income from? Paying out more money than they make? Not. Or also, understand, insurance companies invest their capital. Yep, they invest their capitals. They're located, they're registered, they're licensed at the state level, and the states determine policies on what percentage of it they have to keep in cash, but a lot of them invest a lot of money in the stock market, in different stocks. So now we're looking at the financial assurance life. Yep. Net life, MET, all-time, new high, high or low. Papa Romeo India, all-time new high, outstanding. Oops, we did that one the other way. Papa Romeo Uniform, Prudential, all-time new high. Alpha Foxtrot Lima, trending up strong. Lima November Charlie, all-time new high. Papa Romeo India, all-time new high. Wow, so look at these. The financial life insurance are doing outstanding, very strong, like bulls. So again, most of these financials we're looking at are doing outstanding. Do you have a mortgage? Or are you shopping around for a mortgage? Let's look at the mortgage, some of the big mortgage companies. This one did an IPO last year, stock IPO, which they're owned by Quicken. I think they spun it off to make their own thing. Rocket, Romeo, Kilo, Tango. Maybe Quicken owns part of it still. Yep. So here's the all-time high for since they did IPO, did IPO here last year. And look at that, new low, below the low of the IPO. Bad. Yep. So if you bought at the IPO or anytime since then, you're underwater. Not a good investment. Uniform Whiskey Mike Charlie. Near the low, not good. Here's the high for the year. The high last year, not good. Papa Foxtrot Sierra India, not good. Nope, the mortgage was up strong for the week, but that's a bad for the year. Whiskey Delta, all-time new high, outstanding. That one is doing good. And Hotel Tango Golf Charlie, okay, up for the week. Tree, Lending Tree, very famous history in this one. Tango Romeo Echo Echo, yep, just shy of all-time low. Terrible. Yeah, these mortgage companies are not the good child of the financial. Okay, so here you got one, but majority of the financials I showed you across the board are doing outstanding financials. So now you know if you want to buy one, you know who the top 10s are. I just showed you. If you like this, what I'm showing you, how about hitting that like on YouTube? And if you want to get notification when the next video is, I appreciate if you subscribe and click that bell. Thank you, as always, for spending just a little bit of your time with me. Let me know what you thought about this video, and please let me know what you want to see next. If you got value from this video, if this was helpful, then please consider sharing a small monetary donation to my channel by going below and clicking on my PayPal link. You can leave a small tip. If you don't want to share financial support, no problem. Just click the like and subscribe.